Hello everyone, my name is Ogenetejiro Mamogo and you are welcome to Oxchem Academy. Now if you are new to my channel, kindly hit the subscription button below. Also like, share and of course avail yourself to the lesson so as not to be left behind. Welcome back. So in today's class, we're going to be continuing from what we taught in our previous class, which was titled Naming of Compounds. So in our previous lesson, we learned how to name inorganic acids. If you are yet to watch that video, kindly check it out in my channel. It is titled Naming of Inorganic Acids, or how to name inorganic acids. Okay, but that said, in today's lesson, we're going to be learning how to name salts. Okay, so it's the same method, it's the same process. So we're going to be taking about 4 examples today, and then we'll be able to learn how to name salts. So with that said, on the board we have MgSO4. So we're going to be learning how to name MgSO4. So we take number 1, MgSO4. So as I said previously, when calculating the oxidation number of the compound, it is the middle element that we are looking for. So we're looking for sulfur. Okay, so Mg. Now magnesium has an oxidation number of +2. Okay, so +2 plus, remember we're looking for sulfur, plus oxygen has 4 attached to it, and then oxygen has an oxidation number of -2. So you put that in the bracket, equal to what? 0. Why? Because there is no charge. So +2 plus S. Now plus times minus is minus. Okay, 4 times 2 is 8, equal to what? 0. Okay, so what are we doing? We're going to collect like terms. So our S will come this way, -8 plus 2 equal to what? 0. Okay, so S -8 plus 2 is what? -6 equal to what? 0. Okay, so S will now be equal to +6. Why? Because this -6 will go over the equal to sign and become +6. So meaning that the oxidation number of sulfur in MgSO4 is what? +6. So now we can name the compound. Now for your acids, remember we said that when naming acids, you name from the back to the front. Okay, but for naming salts, we don't name that way. So how we name salts is you name the first element first before you name from the back. So the first element is named first, then you name from the back. So rather than saying 4, 3, 2, 1, what it actually is 1, 4, 3, 2. So first element, last, and then middle. So please take note, for acids you name from the back forward, while for your salts, the first element, the back, then the middle. Okay, so that's it. Our first element here is magnesium. So the name of this compound is magnesium. Remember the first element first, then we come to the back. So magnesium, then we have 4. 4 is tetra in chemistry. Please, if you are yet to watch the video on prefixes, kindly check that out in my channel. Okay, it is in the previous video, naming of acids. So, or rather, rules for naming compounds. So magnesium tetra, oxygen becomes oxo. Okay, then our sulfur becomes sulfate. So sulfate. And then remember we solved for sulfur, which is 6. Vi. Remember it must be in what? Roman numerals. So the name of this compound is magnesium tetraoxosulfate 6. Please, this is not an acid, so we do not say acid. There is no hydrogen present. So the name of the compound is simply magnesium tetraoxosulfate 6. So it is a salt. So please take note on this. So that is how you name this compound. So we're going to take the next example, which is Na2CO3. So number 2, Na2CO3. So remember, it's the middle element that we're looking for. Okay, so Na. So Na is what? +1. But remember, there's a 2 attached to it. Okay, so we're going to put that 2 in brackets. So 2, or rather, let's make it this way. So +1 in bracket 2, which is this attached to your Na, plus carbon, which we're looking for, plus the 3 attached to oxygen, and oxygen is what? -2. equal to 0. Please learn your valencies, okay, to help you in calculating oxidation numbers. Learn the valency of your elements, okay. So, but that said, so this is it. So, of course, plus 1 times 2 is plus 2. Please don't throw away your sign. Plus 1 times 2 is plus 2, plus C. Plus times minus is minus. 3 times 2 is 6, equal to what? 0. Okay? So we're going to what? Collect like terms. So C minus 6 plus 2 equal to 0. C minus 6 plus 2 is minus 4 equal to what? 0. So C will be equal to plus 4 to go over the equal to sign. So meaning that the oxidation number of carbon in Na2CO3 is what? Plus 4. So we can now name. Remember the first name, rather the first name will come first. So this is sodium. Okay, sodium. Then we can go to the back. 3 is tri. Oxygen is oxo. Carbon becomes what? Carbonate. And then we solve for the oxidation number, which is what? 4. So which is IV. So the name of our compound is sodium trioxocarbonate 4. Okay, so please take note about that. The name of this compound, Na2CO3. So what you would like to do is pause the video, attempt the next question, and then play it to see if your answer is correct. Okay, so let's take example number 3. For example number 3, we have NaHCO3. So remember, we're looking for the middle element, but in this case, what we are looking for is carbon, not hydrogen. Please take note. It is carbon that we are looking for. So, of course, sodium has an oxidation number of plus 1. Okay, plus hydrogen is also what? Plus 1. Let's put it in bracket to separate it so that we don't get confused. Plus carbon, plus. Now, oxygen has 3, and then the oxidation number is what? Minus 2, equal to 0. Remember, there is no charge, so it's equal to 0. So plus 1, plus 1. So plus C, plus times minus is minus. 3 times 2 is 6, equal to what? 0. So what are we doing here? We're now saying plus 1. Plus 1 plus 1, you already know that's what? Plus 2. Okay, so that's plus 2. Plus C, okay, minus 6 equal to 0. So I'm going to work collect like terms. So it becomes C minus 6 plus 2 equal to what? 0. Okay, so C will not be equal to minus 4. C is equal to what? Plus 4. So meaning that the oxidation number of carbon in NaHCO3 is what? Plus 4. So what is the name of this compound? How do we name it? So remember the first element. But in this case, we have hydrogen present. So do we name hydrogen last? No. We name both sodium and hydrogen first, and then we come to the back. So the name of this compound becomes sodium, okay, hydrogen, trioxo carbonate 4. So the name of this compound is sodium hydrogen trioxocarbonate 4. Okay, so the common name will be sodium bicarbonate. When we talk about the common name, we're talking about sodium bicarbonate. But for the IUPAC name, which is the way we are naming the compound, is what? Sodium hydrogen trioxocarbonate 4. So please, that is the answer for that question. So we're going to be taking the last one. I don't know if you're able to get it. If you got it on your own, please give us a thumbs up. Let me see it in the comment section below. So we're going to take the last example, which is K2CrO2O7. So I think we will use, we can use this part of the board. So we're going to be taking the last example, which is what? Number 4. K2 CrO2O7. So in our usual fashion, remember it is the middle element that we're looking for. Okay, so we have K2. Remember, potassium has a valency of +1. Why? Because it belongs to group 1. +1, there's a 2 attached to it, so times 2. Okay, plus we're looking for chromium plus oxygen 7, and then oxidation number of -2, right, equal to 0. Okay, so +1 times 2 plus CrO2 plus plus times minus is what? Minus. 2 times 7 is 14, equal to what? 0. So +1 times 2 is +2 plus CrO2 minus 14 equal to what? 0. So we're going to collect what? Like terms. So CrO2 will come this way, and then -14 plus 2 equal to 0, right? So CrO2 will be equal to, or rather CrO2 minus 14 plus 2 is -12 equal to 0. So what do? We're going to take 12 over. So CrO2 is equal to what? Plus 12. But there is a 2 attached to our CrO. So what do? We're going to divide 12 by the coefficient of what? Our chromium, which is 2. So we're going to divide both sides by 2. So 2 we cancel out 2. 2 here 1, 2 here 6. So meaning that CrO becomes plus 6. Okay, so that is the number. The oxidation number of chromium in K2CrO2O7 is what? Plus 6. So what is the name of this compound? Have you gotten it? If we have, drop it in the comment section below. I'll be glad to see it. But for the name of this compound, remember first element first. So potassium. Please don't say dipotassium. Remember, when we're talking about the rules for naming compounds in our previous video, please check that out. Rules for naming compounds. We said that prefixes are not used for the first element. So take note. So it is potassium, then we go to the Mg. Potassium 7 is what? Hepta. Okay, 7 is hepta. Oxygen becomes oxo. So potassium hepta oxo. Then we have 2. So don't throw it away. It becomes what? Di. 2 is di. Di. Chromium becomes chromate. So please take notes. Chromate. And then the oxidation number, which is 6. And that is our Vi. It should be written in Roman numerals. So the name of this compound is what? Potassium heptaoxodichromate 6. So I hope we have been able to understand this lesson. Please, if you have any questions as pertains this particular topic, let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you also require further examples, also let me know in the comment section below. That said, if you have watched this video to this point and you're yet to subscribe, please, what are you waiting for? Also, if you're yet to give us a thumbs up, also do so as well. That said, I remain your tutor, Ogenete Julio Mamoko. Have a wonderful day.